So we're going to start with some freshly washed hair. As you guys can see, go ahead and detangle it while you're at it. I'm going to go in with my Wow Dream Coat, and basically it's like a humidity blocker, and I'm going to spray that all around my hair. Make sure you saturate it really good. Then I'm going to section my hair into parts. I usually do a half at the top, half at the back, and then I split the back in half. And when I'm ready for the front, I split the front in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to spray that Dream Coat all through there again. You just want to make sure you have it saturated, and then we're going to go ahead and detangle. As you can see, my hair is really thick, so I'm going to take that half and turn it into another half. See, so now we're focused on that back half. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my denim brush and stretch out my hair and use the blow dryer. I use it on a medium setting to get the roots and stuff like that and get it like all nice and straight. And then we're gonna put that comb piece on. We're gonna call this the finisher because that is literally what it does. We're just gonna finish the hair off with that comb piece. We want to try to get it as straight as possible before putting that comb piece on there. You know, it'll just like help get your hair like, I don't know, really straight. So I'm going to take that top half and I'm going to do the same thing that I did to the bottom half. First start with the detangle, and then I'm going to, I don't know, show you guys what I did with that brush. So I'm going to take the brush, I'm going to go through it a few times. See, look, nappy. So I'm going to go through it a few times. I can't even talk. A few times. I'm going to hold it in the middle just to get the roots. And like I said, that heat is going to be at medium. And then once I get the roots all done, I'm going to hold it at the ends and do the end of that shaft to just get it nice and straight. And then look at me. We're going in with the comb and we're just going to finish that hair off. Look, I'm telling you, don't put that comb in your head until you get it as straight as you can with the denim brush and the blow dryer. I promise it's so much easier when you do it that way. Like, if you struggle with blow drying your hair, that is the easiest way to do it. And it cuts down time. Like, I want to cuss, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, we're just going to go in with that denim brush. And like I said, we're just going to do the roots first. The roots in the first half of that shaft. And then we're going to go down to the ends and do the end of the hair before we put that comb piece on again. And as you can see, I'm just going through my hair with that comb piece just to finish that section off, just so I can get it as straight as I possibly can before I put some flat irons in it. And remember, this heat is on medium. I cannot stress that enough. So skipping to the front part of my head, I'm saying cutting. I was going to say cutting. I'm parting that half into a half, right? And I'm just going to clip that one half down so I can get started on the other half of that half. Just so much hair. It's ridiculous. So, again, just go ahead and detangle. Make sure you detangle. That is like essential, because if you don't detangle, it's just going to be a mess. So going in with that Dream Coat again, remember how I did it in the back? I'm doing it in the front. And then in the front, I also take another heat protectant. I'm kind of blanking on it now, but I will like put it on the screen when I figure it out. But look, we're going to take our denim brush and we're just going to detangle that and try to find like that sweet spot for like the tension. And we're gonna go in on the roots with our blow dryer, like so. See, we're just gonna pull it. We're just gonna pull it straight. And here's that other heat protectant I was telling you about. I usually put this one right in the front of my head because the front of my head, it tends to like damage quicker than the back. And then yeah, so we just want to make sure that's nice and taut. As you can see, like I am like squeezing, I'm talking about squeezing, pulling my hair like so straight, because that's how you want it. Like, you want to pull it straight. And then we're going to take that comb, and as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you try to get your hair as straight as possible before you put that comb in it, right? Because it's a struggle when you don't, especially for me, because I have like really thick hair. It's a struggle trying to get that comb through. I can't even tell y'all how many times that comb piece fell off. Listen to my advice. So go in with that comb piece and we're just gonna finish that section off. We're just gonna finish it off, okay? Until we get it as straight as possible. Now what I'm doing is I turned the blow dryer all the way on cool and I'm just going through my whole head. And what I'm doing is I'm checking for wet spots. So if you feel your hair is like cold, it's wet right there. Turn the heat up and brush it through like it's still wet. You just want to make sure your hair is completely dry. And then also that cooling will like help, cool down your hair before you put the flat irons in and limit heat damage. So I am splitting my hair again. Everything's all blow dried and dried up and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a section. You don't want to make your sections too big or too small because it won't like flat iron the way it needs to. And I'm taking this Chi or CHI, I forgot how you pronounce it. It's like a hairspray / heat protectant. It's an iron guard. I got it from Marshall's, I think for like $9, or it was at TJ Maxx, one of those places, and I got it for like $9. So I'm just gonna take my flat iron and do a single pass through. With that iron guard, you should only need about 1 or 2 passes, like no more than that. If you follow like, the tutorial, right? We're going to comb that iron guard through, and then once again, we are going to put the flat iron through it, right? See? Take your time. Make sure you take your time when you're flat ironing your hair. You don't need to rush through it. And yeah, this is like that first like quarter of my hair done. Do you see like how it's flowing? How it's moving? It looks very light, not weighed down or oily at all. And here we go again, skipping to the front of my head. I don't know what it is with me and not showing y'all how I do the back of my head, but here we go. I split that first section into a half of a half, and I'm gonna split that other section into a half of a half, right? We already been through this. I got thick hair. This is just what I have to do. We're gonna spray that iron guard in and comb it through. And in the front, since the hair is a little bit longer, I like to do the chase method. And that's basically where you put the comb at the base of your flat iron and you're going to chase that comb down the shaft of your hair. Like I said, take your time. You should only need 1 pass all the way through your hair. See, 1 pass all the way through your hair. You should not need like any more than that. Just 1 pass. Just take your time. And here is my hair again. See, look, I'm shaking my bob. Yeah, it looks good. I was feeling it. Mr. Krabs. Yep. And I don't know what song was playing, but I was feeling that too. So back to the other side of my head. Yeah, still feeling the music. I couldn't even tell y'all what was playing. I just know I was having a blast. So here we are doing that chase method again. Remember, the comb is at the base of the flat iron, and then we're just going to take that flat iron all the way through, and we're going to take our time. Same thing all over again. Here's that iron guard. I feel like I'm putting y'all through torture how many times I'm showing y'all how to do this, but really, this is how you do it. This is how you get it straight. So I'm gonna keep showing y'all, and we're gonna take it all the way through, nice and slow. Boom. And I had to turn like the flat iron down a little bit because I just feel like it was a little too hot. But here we go on our last section. We're gonna take that iron guard, and then here you can see me splitting my hair up just to get it in like to, more desirable section, so it'll turn out the way I want it to. And then here we go with that chase method. We're gonna take that all the way through the hair. Do you see that? It looks so good. And then here's that last piece. And y'all don't even want to know like the sigh of relief I did when I was finishing my hair. Like, oh my goodness. See, all the way through. All the way through. And can you see the relief in my eyes? Because I can. So we're going to straighten that part because it's looking like a side middle and it needs to give middle. So I'm just going through with that. And then I take that hairspray. I can't even talk. The hairspray / heat protectant. Spray that over the top for the flyaways. And I just use my comb to comb those down. And here's the hair. Yeah. It looks good. And it's moving. See? I'm telling y'all. Here go full 360. Boom. Yeah, it looks so healthy. And it looks so healthy. But that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys on Wednesday.